Are you able to see now?
Yes, sir.
Resistance in series. Now, if there are the two or more resistance, we are connecting in the one after the other in the order. Okay. Whenever we'll connect one after the other, we are connecting. The first end of the first resistor is connected to the one terminal of the battery, and last end of the last resistor is connected to the last terminal, other terminal of the battery. Let us say this is positive, this is negative. This is R2, this is R3. Okay, this is a voltage supplied by the battery, and whatever the voltage is here, the same voltage we are having here. Whatever the voltage we are having here, the same voltage is here. Let me tell you, this is a VA at the positive terminal, VB is at the negative terminal. In the sense, here also you are having VA, and here you are having VB, means same. Across the wire you are having the same voltage. Here you need to understand two conditions here. What are those conditions? The conditions are nothing but, you can see, voltage across, or voltage supplied by the battery is changing across each resistance R1 and R2 and R3 is equal to V, which is equal to voltage across R1 is, we can write as V1, voltage across R2 we can write as V2, voltage across R3 can write as V3. Okay, so that is V1 plus V2 plus V3. Sum of the individual voltage across each resistor is equal to the total voltage supplied by the battery. Okay, now this is the voltage. The amount of current which is supplied by the battery is I. Okay, the I is constant across each resistance. Whatever the output you are getting, that is also I, it will get back. So total current in series is constant. So since we know that from Ohm's law, V equal to voltage across R1 is V1 equal to I into R1. Voltage across R2 equal to V2 equal to I into R2. Voltage across R3 equal to V3 equal to I into R3. So these are V1, V2, V3. Now we know that voltage across the total circuit is supplied by the battery is V, that is V equal to I into the total resistance R. The total resistance which I have connected in series, that is I am taking as R into R subscript S, which is equal to V1. V1 stands for I into R1, V2 I into R2 plus V3 I into R3. Therefore, if I'll take I common either sides, R1 plus R2 plus R3, I get cancelled. RS equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. This is the resistance in the series combination. If I have connected 3, therefore here 3 resistors are added. If I'll connect n number of resistors, okay, RS equal to R1 plus R2 plus and so on, it become Rn. If these resistors are identical, if these are all identical in the sense all are same, let us say, means if you take of R1 equal to R2 equal to R and so on R, then I can write RS equal to n number of resistors. If I'll take n into R, I can write off. This is for the equivalent resistance in the series combination. If for identical cells n into R, Okay, this is a series combination of resistance in the resistance. And here one important point I wanted to tell you, that in this combination, in series combination, the sum of the all the resistance, nothing but equivalent resistance Rs whichever you are getting, that is always greater than the Rs is always greater than the greater resistance which you are connecting here, greater resistance which you are connecting in the circuit. Means this is 5 ohms, this is 2 ohms, this is 1 ohm. Now whatever the answer you are getting, since you are getting sum of these all, okay, this is must be greater than this 5 ohms. This is the greater resistance, no? Greater resistance. With respect to the greater resistance, the equivalent resistance always greater here in the series combination. Okay, this is what the resistance in series combination. Is it clear?